Hariom, I'm Muskan Nurullah, and I'll be graduating from John Champ this June, and I can't wait to start college at Virginia Tech this fall. That's all I'm going to be doing this summer, planning. I started my Chinmaya mission journey in Houston with Darshana Auntie in 7th grade by writing a letter to God. And I'm finally completing my Balihar education with Priyaji by writing a reflection of chapter 3 from the Gita. I believe this experience will be a guiding force throughout my life.
Pranav Yanambakam.
Hariom everyone, my name is Pranav. I'll be going to Ohio State next year to study neuroscience, and I'm planning to practice medicine. I joined Chinmaya Mission about 14 years ago, which is a really long time. And somehow my favorite memory related to Chinmaya was actually made in my own house. And so I think I was about 9 years old, and Swamiji is staying in my house overnight for some reason. I don't actually remember. And so he's eating breakfast, and I come down, and I'm half asleep, because it's like 7 in the morning, right? And he's eating green dosa, and I'm like, well, what's the green dosa? And I was like, no, eat green dosa, it's really good for you. It's like, no, it smells really bad. So Swamiji, he goes on like a 20-minute lecture. He's like, no, it has this health benefit, that health benefit. And I'm like, okay, fine, I reluctantly eat it, right? I actually find it's pretty good. And so in that moment, I don't realize why this is important. And now when I come back here, it hits me. That moment, it taught me how beautiful being an Indian can be, how many layers to Hinduism there is. Like, it's not just about, how the multitude of gods and goddesses there are. It's about how the values that you can take away from it, and how growing and learning from those values is what makes life beautiful. And so I'd like to thank Chinmaya Mission for providing that community for me to grow and learn and become a better person than I was yesterday. So thank you for that.
Pratyush Gupta.
Hariom. Well, my name is Pratyush Gupta. I am attending Dominion High School. I currently go to Dominion High School, and I will be attending NYU in the fall. I've only been going to Chinmaya for 3 or 4 years, and one of my favorite memories was, I think it was one of my first 2 weeks of class, and our class was going to volunteer at a homeless shelter to cook dinner. And I think that event kind of changed how I was approaching Chinmaya, because at first I was quite apprehensive about joining a class with kids who'd been studying for 14 years and knew all about the Gita, and I knew nothing at the time. And so that experience kind of made me more comfortable with the class, and I saw them outside of just this religious lens, and I saw there's a sense of community here, and I could talk to the other kids in my class, and I could make friends here. And ever since then, I've really enjoyed going to the classes when I made it, and I've made some good friends too. 4 years I've been here. Hariom.
Shreya Musku.
Hariom. My name is Shreya Musku, and I'll be attending VCU for Biological Sciences. I'd say that my favorite memory of Chinmaya has to be Gita chanting competition. So I would be in Shilpa class, and which usually consisted of me participating in the competition. And up until a couple of years ago, all that meant to me was memorizing the verses, which was relatively simple at the time. So on competition day, I'd wait in line, get the piece of candy, and then get out as fast as possible. But up until a couple of years ago, Rank Auntie came up to me and she goes, "So you're doing memory comprehension this year, right?" And I go, "No, Auntie, I don't think so." And she goes, "No, yeah, you are." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll do it." But at that time, I had this nagging feeling that, I had to do it for my dad. I had to do it for my mom to make them happy. After actually reading the verses, having my dad explain to me what the meaning was, I finally felt this sense of satisfaction that I didn't find elsewhere, and I felt, this is a spiritual journey for myself. This is something that I need to do for myself. So ever since then, Chinmaya has been a place that had all of the answers for me, it had all the solutions, and it's been a place that I can turn to. And I'm extremely grateful for my parents, teachers, and everyone else for shaping me into the person that I am today. How are you?
Shri J. Kasturi.
Hariom everyone, my name is Shri J. Kasturi. I'm a senior at South Lakes High School, and if I was on that half of the room, you'd be like, of course that's where he's going. But I'm on this side, the Virginia side of the room. But I'm attending University of Maryland College Park next year. So I'll be studying computer science there, but I also want to minor in philosophy there. And that minor in philosophy is only because of Swamiji, and because of Swamiji's classes in Vedanta and the philosophy of the self. I want to extend my knowledge there in another form. And they said come up with a favorite memory. There's lots of them, but one I'll have to pick is from this President's Day weekend. It was the chick retreat that we held here in Chinmaya. And I've always looked up to the chicks. I've always been like, these are such cool people. One night we had 26 of them stay in our house, and I was like, these are the best. I want to be them. And then I realized, I went to that retreat and I was like, why did I ever want to be that? I'm just kidding. I went to that retreat and I was like, I'm really thankful that I'm going to College Park because I'm so close to Swamiji, the chick, and to everything that's set me on the right path forward. So, thank you.
Thank Shri J a lot because he helps us with a lot of technical stuff at Chinmaya Somnath from all the audio video equipment. Sujay Reddy.
Hariom everybody, my name is Sujay Reddy and I'm currently a senior at Rockridge High School and will be attending VCU for biological sciences next year. So I think the greatest thing I got from Chinmaya Mission was really just a sense of relaxation, because obviously we all have our own expectations that we want to meet, but in the past I would really get stressed out about meeting these. So it was pretty devastating when I would meet quite a few of them. But the past 2 years I've really just adopted the concept of doing your best and leaving the rest to God, which really helped me move on from each event. And I'm really able to enjoy each part of life now, so I'm really thankful for that. Thank you.
Swati Poti.
Swati Pati, and I'm a senior at Chinmaya High School right now, and I'll be attending George Mason for computer engineering this coming fall. I think my favorite memory from Chinmaya is probably just, I've been going to Chinmaya for about 7 or 8 years now, but my favorite memory has to be like last year when I was sitting in Priyaji's class, and it was this distinct moment where I was just sitting there and like, she was, I can't remember the exact chapter, but she was discussing like just being able to realize that everything, like not everything is under your control, and that that sometimes you just have to do what you, like your duty, and just hope for the best, and to try your best and see what comes of it. And I just remember that moment really hitting me, because it helped me from that point forward, because at the time I was really stressed. And so that just had a really big impact on me and made me realize how much I could use all the values I've been learning at Chinmaya Mission in the future. And I'm really grateful for all my teachers and Swamiji for helping me continue to learn these things as well. Thank you.
Tanvi Vippa.
Hariom, my name is Tanvi Vippa, and I am a senior at Briar Woods High School, and I will be attending University of Virginia to study either cognitive sciences or neuroscience. And I've been attending Chinmaya Mission for around 10 years, and from frantically practicing and memorizing verses before 2 minutes before Gita chanting competitions to being one of the MCs for annual day, I have made so many memories at Chinmaya Mission, and Chinmaya Mission has helped me grow into a completely different person, from originally being really shy to growing out of my comfort zones and trying new things. It has really helped me become a better person. So thank you for all the teachers, Swamiji, and my parents for everything they do for me.
Kavya Shriram.
Hariom, everyone. My name is Kavya Shriram, and I will be attending BCU in the fall when majoring in international relations and diplomacy and pre-law. So I would just wanted to say that every time I walk into Chinmaya Mission, there's this sort of magical energy surrounding like the environment. Everybody is doing something or the other. But in all of that, what I've learned is that like how to slow down and really enjoy the big parts of life. Like I've made so many good memories at Chinmaya Mission, from like learning yakshagana to like the volunteer dances and discussing like the spiritual merits of Kung Fu Panda. There's been a lot that I've learned from Chinmaya Mission, and growing up is tough. I know like in some way, shape or form all of us have dealt with something or the other, and it's been said that it takes a whole village to raise a child, but I'm glad that this was the village I picked. So thank you, Hariom, and congratulations to everyone graduating.
Shreya Sangara.
Hariom everyone, my name is Shreya Sangara. I'll be attending the University of Virginia to study business and computer science. So I've been going to Chinmaya Mission for more than 10 years, and thanks to my mom, I think Srijay can relate. I've been coming in the summer at least 24/7 to all the summer camps. So if I'm going to be completely honest, I don't remember all the material that I've learned in my Bolivar classes, and before POG gets mad at me, I do have a point. What's more important to me in Chinmaya at least is the people I've met here. And so the people I've met here are extremely good role models for me. And so in the course of high school, I come with under a lot of decisions where there's going to be a right choice, and instead it can be a more fun choice, an easier choice. And so through Chinmaya Mission, I've met a lot of people like Swamiji, Vivekji, and all my other teachers who have made those hard choices, and they still end up happier and much more knowledgeable. So I find that Chinmaya Mission has made me a much more knowledgeable and smarter person at making decisions. Thank you.
Hariom, that concludes the list of Virginia graduates here. Are there any other graduating seniors here who came in later? Okay. I hand it back to Anand.